The next morning, Crazy Mark comes banging on Charlie's bedroom door. "Hey, let's get going before it's too hot out. I've got my shotgun with me." Charlie picks out a shotgun for himself and one for me. He also brings along a powerful-looking rifle. "What's the rifle for?" I ask. "Just in case we run across a wild boar. The shotguns won't stop a big boar, but this rifle will do the job nicely," Charlie explains. I can't tell if Charlie is shitting me about the wild boar or if he is serious. Either way, I don't care. The four of us, Charlie, me, Mark, and Treff, pile into the Volvo and we're off to the big quail hunt. We drive about 10 miles out of Sarasota into the wilderness, a lot of high grass and clusters of bushes here and there. "The quail hide in the bushes," says Charlie. "Treff will smell if there are any quail in a bush. If there are, he'll freeze and point. Then we take our positions." Now Charlie whispers to me, "Don't ever let Crazy Mark set up behind you. He'll shoot you in the back." Now out loud, Charlie says, "When we are set up, we give Treff the command to go flush the quail and he will charge the bush. The quail will fly out in all different directions. We have to track them with our shotguns and shoot them on the fly. Have you ever used a shotgun?" "Not really," I reply. "Well, there's a first time for everything, right?" We go tromping through the brush for about 15 minutes. And then Treff gets the scent of quail hiding in a bush that is directly in front of us. He freezes and points. It's truly an amazing sight. We take our positions. Then Charlie yells to Treff, "Flush out, Treff!" Treff charges the bush like a madman, or should I say, mad dog. Sure enough, about 5 quail explode out of the bush and into flight. Charlie and Mark each bag one. I shoot the gun and hit a big nothing. It's not so easy to shoot a quail on the wing, even with a shotgun. We go through this same drill 5 more times. Charlie and Mark keep knocking down birds. I keep coming up empty, and I'm getting very frustrated. I see buzzards, or are they vultures, riding the wind, about 1,000 feet above our heads. "Give me that rifle, Charlie," I say. He does, and I start shooting at the buzzards. Charlie and Mark drop their jaws. "What the fuck are you doing?" asks Charlie. "I can't hit a quail, but maybe I can bring down one of those buzzards." "No way," says Mark. Of course he's right. I can't hit anything. It's getting close to noon and plenty hot. "Here's what we are going to do," says Charlie. "We're going to give our city boy a chance to shoot something. Let's take him over to Coot Lake." It wasn't until later that I found out about coots. Coots look like a cross between a pigeon and a duck, and they are the dumbest birds in the world. We walk back to the Volvo and drive about 3 miles to Coot Lake, which is more like a shallow pond. There are about 100 coots peacefully paddling around on the water. Charlie gives me one of the shotguns and about 20 cartridges. "Go get 'em," he says to me. So I wade out into the pond with the water coming up no higher than my waist. Some of the coots are curious, so they start paddling over to me. I blow the first coot up at a range of about 5 feet. This only makes the rest of the coots more curious, so they all start swimming in closer to me. I can't believe it. I'm blowing up one coot after another. I'm losing it. Bloodlust has taken me over. I glance to the side of the pond, and there are Charlie and Mark rolling around on the ground laughing hysterically. No mind. I just keep blowing up coots until I run out of cartridges. Then I exit the pond and look back over my shoulder. The pond's surface is covered with coot feathers, guts, and blood. The remaining coots just keep paddling around as if nothing has happened. That night, Gerda cooks up the quail. I find out that these quail taste like shit, but I pretend that they're better than Kentucky Fried Chicken, just to be polite. I have to keep spitting out shotgun pellets.
And we push through the brush in the late morning heat. Treff froze like a statue with the quail at his feet. Charlie whispered positions like a man in a war. Mark nodded, I tried to breathe steady hard on the floor. Treff hit that bush like dynamite, feathers took flight. 5 quail launched straight into the open light. Charlie cracked one, Mark dropped another clean. I fired blind into nothing, hit not a damn thing. We ran that same drill 5 cutting slow through the blue, 1,000 feet up aboard like they already knew. I said, Charlie, give me that rifle. He looked confused and handed it over like a man resigned to bad news. I fired at the buzzards, they didn't even twitch. Charlie yelled, what the fuck? Mark yelled, you son of a bitch. By then the sun was burning and morale was low. So Charlie said with a grin, let's give City Boy a show. He drove us down the dirt road to a shallow brown lake. Coot Lake, a pond full of birds with more trust than sense to break. Black bodies paddling lazy like nothing could go wrong. And Charlie handed me a shotgun like a man setting up a con. I waded into the water, waist deep, shotgun raised. First coot drifted toward me, clueless, unfazed. I pulled the trigger, feathers burst like a bomb in the air. And the rest of the coots came closer, curious and aware. Shot louder, faster, more unhinged than the last. Charlie and Mark hit the dirt laughing, couldn't even breathe, while I stood in the water like some coot killing machine. When the shells ran dry, I walked out shaking, stunned. Turned back and saw feathers and blood across the pond. And the remaining coots just paddled around in a daze, as if none of the chaos had happened, just another quiet day. That night Gerda cooked the quail from the hunt. Dry game is strange, every bite a stunt. I chewed around, shotgun pellets nodded, yeah, this is great. Smile polite through the lie, quail never touched my plate. And that's the story of the hunt. I couldn't win. The buzzards I scared, the coots I did in. A day in the heat, where the woods and the lake showed me the difference between chance and mistake.